Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordine if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a demo and overview on the new Wayne Goss The Edit Collection brushes. So if you're interested in my thoughts, then keep on watching. So the brushes came packaged in this tissue paper like this with B for Beautylish. Beautylish always has nice packaging, but it didn't come in any like fancy boxes or anything like that, which is okay sometimes. So this is my first time like actually looking at the brushes since I purchased them, because I wanted to have like a thorough first impression. The brushes are not washed, as you can see, because they're all in their packaging at the moment, but I want to see how they perform straight out of the packaging. Of course, I don't really wash them after my first use to see how it washes. So in the collection you get 7 brushes. So let me just give you a little bit of information about the Edit collection from Wayne Goss. So these brushes, like I mentioned, you get 7 brushes in the collection and they retail for $225, and you can pick them up at Beautylish. Beautylish says, master the art of makeup with an expertly crafted collection of brushes from makeup artist Wayne Goss. Nearly a decade after the launch of his first ever brush set, Wayne has reimagined his core brushes with thoughtful updates tailored to your needs. Wayne said that he wanted to create a new collection of brushes that had you, your needs, and your pain points in mind. I'm thrilled to be able to share this with you. So they are a set of handmade makeup brushes with a calligraphy-inspired design. Each brush is carefully handcrafted by master artisans in Kumano, Japan. The brush making capital. Okay. Whisper soft, natural hair bristles glide over the face without irritating sensitive skin or disturbing makeup underneath. You can use these with liquid, cream, and powder products. Good to know. They are made with Saikoho goat hair, and brush number 7 is a blend of Saikoho goat and PBT. And they are made of maple wood handles. What is PBT? Not familiar. Hold on. Oh, so I guess PBT is like some type of synthetic fiber, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure. Okay. Well, that's what it is. Okay, guys. So this is what all 7 brushes look like out of the packaging. Bristles are extremely soft, you guys. And of course, these brushes are reminiscent of the Wayne Goss Artist Collection that launched last year, which looks like this, but of course it has the wood grain handles. These are like lacquered black. I like both of them. This is cute. This is a little bit more of a luxe feel to it. This one is like more traditional, you know, Japanese-esque calligraphy feel to it. But I love these brushes, so that's why I knew I had to pick these up. And the 3 similar brushes in the Edit collection that are similar to the artist one is number 1, number 3, and number 4. So let me just hold them up side by side. So that's what they look like. But as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, of course this has been used, has been washed multiple times, but these are a little bit more tapered as opposed to these, which are a little bit more rounded at the tip. So that's the difference. Really excited though, because that means you can have different functionalities for these brushes if you already have this set, which is good to know. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started, do a full face of makeup with these brushes and see how we like the application process. So my face is already moisturized. I'm not gonna use any primer today because I haven't been using primer lately, to be honest, just moisturizer and keep it moving. So for my foundation, I'm gonna be a little difficult because this is the combination that I've been using lately. We're gonna mix our Dior Forever Natural Nude foundation with Shiseido Synchro Skin. The reason I mix them together is because the Synchro Skin is pretty long lasting and the Dior has a really nice glow to it. But right now, it's a little red. I mean, I can wear this by itself, and then this one is a little more yellow because I got a tan when I went on vacation. So yeah, so that's why we're mixing. I'm just gonna pump it on my face. So 1 pump of each, pretty much. So for the foundation, we're gonna go in with the number 2 brush. This brush is soft. feel like that blended my makeup really easily, like very fast. No streaks or anything. I was a little iffy because, you know, of course it's natural bristles. I normally use synthetic bristles, if I'm being honest, for my foundation. Brushes, of course I'm getting into Fude a little bit more. But this was easy. That looks really good. And as you can see, I did a pump of each foundation, so it's 2 pumps, so we got really nice coverage to start off, which is great. I feel like that blended really quickly. Okay, perfect. Going in with the usual Dior Forever Skin Correct, which is a little messy right now because we're running out of it, in the shade 5N to color correct. And what do I want to use for my concealer? Let's go with this one, the number 5, because we should be able to use it with liquids and cream. And let's see. Definitely a little bit more tapered. I'm going to go in with the foundation brush around my mouth just because it's faster. Alright, now around the eyes. Okay, this blends really nicely. Wow. And the taper of the brush makes it so easy to get right here in my inner corner where I have darkness, because I always conceal that area. Okay, I like that. Oh, smooth. You guys, that's really smooth. Like, no streakiness at all under my eyes for how fluffy this brush is. And then the taper makes it so easy to conceal that inner corner like I mentioned. I am not mad at it at all. At all. We're gonna go in with the Lip Bar Quick Conceal in the shade Cinnamon, which is almost done as well. I'm sticking with things that I use on a regular basis because I already know how they perform. So a little extra concealer for the under eye area. Going in with the foundation brush, number 2. Going back in with the number 5. Yeah. So I did add a bit more product with the Lip Bar Concealer, and it is a thicker consistency than the Dior, so we'll see how this brush blends it out. There was a little bristle from the number 5. Keep in mind that I did not wash the brushes before using them, so that can happen. Yeah, you guys, this was nice. You can't really even see any line of demarcation from the concealer and foundation with me just using this brush to blend out my concealer. So I feel like the brush kept majority of the coverage under my eyes, which I like, because I feel like sometimes I do have to go in and add a little bit more concealer, but at this point I do like the way that it looks. I'm just going to go in with the foundation brush and kind of blend the edges here, just so reinforce everything. And of course on the nose, because we had a little extra concealer up there. But yeah, this is what my complexion is looking like so far without any powder. I'm excited to see how these brushes are going to perform with powder. So for my powder, I'm going to be going in with Dior Cushion Powder in the shade Deep for my under eye area. Oh, I don't have my backstage powder. It's in my bag. I'm tempted to go get it, but you know, we have other powders down here, so I'm gonna let it live. It's okay. All right, so we're going in with the brush number 3 for the under eye area. It didn't pick up a lot of powder at all. It picked up a little bit. Pretty smooth. I think this is good for me as a person who doesn't like too much powder, because it's not picking up extra product. Because sometimes I feel like some of my other brushes pick up too much powder and I have to go in and kind of buff it out. But this is giving me the amount of powder that I want. If you're somebody that likes a lot of powder though, I feel like you might have to go in with this brush a little bit more just to pick up more powder. But since it's a little bit more of a fluffy brush, it's just picking up a little bit. Oh, that's smooth. I love this powder, you guys. All right, so there we are for our setting powder. Not a lot at all. This brush did a really good job. The taperedness of these brushes, I'm telling you, it's getting everywhere that you need it to get to. Love it. All right, we're gonna go in with brush number 1. Brush number 1 looks like it can do everything, okay? You can put a full face of powder on, you can put bronzer on, you can put blush on. This looks like it's gonna be the one to have, definitely. All right, so what am I gonna use for my powder since I don't have my Dior backstage down here? I'm gonna go in with the One Size Turn Up the Base powder in the shade Dark 2. Pick that up. Ooh. This one feels like it is more dense than this brush. The Artist brush, yeah, definitely more dense. This is way more fluffy. So it did pick up a lot more product than the Artist brush would. Yeah, you can definitely see that I got more coverage from the powder with the application of the brush, but the brush blended it out really nicely. I like this. All right, let's go in with some bronzer. So we're gonna continue with the same brush. I'm not even gonna clean it off. We're gonna go in with the colored Raine matte bronzer in the shade Naughty Spice. And I'm applying this more to the tip of this brush. Yeah, I'm applying that. Come on now. Wow. So this brush is picking up more product. As you can see, I got basically the amount of bronzer that I would want on my face in the one go around, but it blended it really, really good. And I don't have to build it up anymore, which is good. Oh, wow. Okay. I like it. Alright, we're gonna continue on with the same brush. I know I have some more brushes here, but I want to use them on my eyes. And we're gonna place that right on our nose. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Can you see the difference from this side to that side? The tapered point of this brush just gave you a nice graze and blend just to bronze the nose really well. Wow, got a really nice contour. You can see how I contoured my eye as well. Yeah. This is gonna be my favorite brush. I can feel it. I love this. All right. So that's what we're looking like with complexion so far. I really like it. So you guys, I'm filming 2 videos right now, okay? So be patient with me. I'm filming the Pat McGrath video and I'm filming this brush video. So you might see a little bit of correlations within the clips. but be patient with your girl, okay? Because it's the only time I have to film, and I'm trying to get these videos up for you guys, okay? So I am gonna go ahead and put on my brows, and then I'll come back and I'll show you highlight and blush and all that good stuff, okay? I'm gonna be using the Wayne Goss #1 to apply the blush. Okay, blendability. This brush is helping the blendability of the blush even more. For highlight, we're gonna be going in with the #3 brush from Wayne Goss. Oh, that picked up a lot. Wait, I'm gonna wipe that off because I don't like a lot of highlighter. I like to look glowy, but I don't want it to be like hella bright. That was funny. All right, guys, so overview and thoughts on the Wayne Goss Edit Collection brushes. I did not use 2 of the brushes from the collection because, to be honest, I forgot they were here. But I'll use them in another video and I'll give you guys my thoughts on the brushes. But for the most part, I really like the brushes. I feel like they perform really well, you guys. There is a bit of shedding right now, but keep in mind I did not wash the brushes before I apply any makeup, so these are fresh out of the packaging, so of course you're gonna get a little bit of, you know, residue. You gotta wash your brushes. Wash your brushes before you use them for the most part. But I'm gonna wash them and I'm gonna let you guys know how they wash as well, if anything sheds anymore, and if they lose their shape or if they get a little bit more fluffy. I'll let you guys know all of that information. But as for like finishing thoughts, I enjoy these brushes a lot. Like I mentioned, I had the Wayne Goss Artist brush. Oh my god, blush brush. I had the Wayne Goss Artist brush collection prior that launched last year, and I really enjoyed those, and I feel like these are definitely on par with that collection. I really enjoyed this brush for my foundation application. I felt like it went on very smooth. It was very easy. There's no streakiness. I feel like my complexion looks really good today. And normally I do think I do a good job with my complexion, but this seems very seamless, very lightweight. I don't feel like I have a lot of makeup on. Everything just blended very easily today, to be honest. I like this brush set. This brush right here, the #1, is gonna be your go-to multitasking brush. This brush can do everything, you guys. Blush, all over powder, bronzer. I feel like if you want a wash of highlight, you can use this brush to do that too. And it's really nice. I love this. This brush right here was amazing for my under eye powder. It just went right on, did not leave any extra powder under my eye. I felt like it just made it look very smooth, and the taperness definitely got right in that inner corner and just smoothed everything out. And surprisingly, I love this #5 brush for concealer. This is really good. I think this is gonna be a good eyeshadow brush too if you want to pack on a little bit more color. This would be a nice brush. I'm over here contemplating purchasing another set. That's how much I like it, because I want another one of these brushes for multi-use, and like I mentioned, this is a really good multi-use brush too. Yeah. Don't do what I do. And then the #4 brush, I use this for eyeshadow, and I feel like it blended so well, especially the taper part right here in the crease. Oh yes, this is nice for eyeshadow. The blendability, I'm telling you, it just made eyeshadow blending so much easier. And then I could do my little, you know, cat eye shape really easily with the edge of the brush. Really nice. I wish I remember about these brushes. You know, I was, like I mentioned, filming 2 videos, so I forgot. But I feel like these brushes would be really good under an eye too, or even for precise placement of more intense color. Oh yeah, yes. Really good job with these brushes. I am definitely getting into Japanese brushes right now, and it's so bad because they are expensive, but they make a difference. And I have a lot of brushes, and most of them are synthetic. And going into this whole natural brush, Japanese fude brush obsession that I'm starting now, it's bad for my wallet because you can definitely tell the difference with how these Fude brushes apply your makeup as opposed to synthetic bristles. Now, synthetic bristles are still good and they have their place, okay? They have their place. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need another brush set, and I'm not mad that I picked this up. So if you had your eyes on the Wayne Goss Edit brush collection, I think that it is a really good collection. Even though I missed 2 brushes to try today, I think that you guys will actually really enjoy it. Like I mentioned, I think my skin looks really good. Like everything is just very seamless. It applied my makeup seamlessly, which is all that you want your brushes to do, right? So yeah, good job. I'm excited. I'm excited to have these in my collection. Another Wayne Goss set for the books. Really good. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for my thoughts. Quick and easy overview of these brushes. So if you're interested in the brushes, I'll have them linked down below. Again, they are exclusive to Beautylish and they retail for $225, but they'll be linked down below if you're interested in trying them out. If you are new here, hi, I'm Jordine. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.